Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Bradley. We're getting to the Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode 16. So they are back in Potomac after the Mexico trip. They end up showing the ladies doing their thing around town. Um, so we got Robin at the bridal shop, trying on dresses with Giselle and Ashley. As she went and tried on the dress, you got Giselle and Ashley sitting down to talk about what happened on the trip. And Ashley updated on her, like, she was asking questions like what went down and stuff like that. Who, I heard did somebody hunch on somebody? And she ended up saying that, Mia showed the cooch or Wendy showed it. Um, they ended up she said they left together that night, so she don't know what happened. And I'm like, the lies, just lying. I don't got time for them two lying heifers. So Robin finally came out and all that stuff, ugly dresses. We move on to Ashley ended up having to leave. So it was Giselle and Robin, and messy ass Giselle said, bringing up the shit and whatever. Um, so Giselle ended up asking Robin, where your mom? Like we picking out dresses, and she went, well, my mom doesn't know about the wedding, and Giselle like, huh? Yeah, so her mom don't know. Uh, okay, so Giselle tells her they end up talking about the bachelorette party, and Giselle asked her, who's on the list, who you want to be at the bachelorette party, and she said, Karen and Wendy, I don't want them, them to come, cause she felt like Wendy, cause Wendy left there her let her get towed down to the floor down by Karen. But everybody at the table was laughing. Even your homegirl right there sitting right next to you. She was cracking up too as Karen was reading you down. But you still invited everybody, but you didn't invite Karen or Wendy or Jacqueline. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, we end up finding that out. We move on from there. We move on to Candace at home, having breakfast with hubby. And she ended up telling him about the trip and what went down and what was said. Yeah, what was said on the trip and whatever, because he asked. Also, he asked her about, how's things going with for her release party, video release party and stuff, the plans and everything. We know that, find out that Trina is not going to be able to make it because she booked it busy. So she came, she'll be at the SFS, if I'm not mistaken, during that day. So they talked about that. Um, we move on to Wendy and Karen. Um, well, Wendy and Karen, they were talking about what happened with her and Robin on the trip, and Karen was being. Oh, so Karen been sitting. Karen, I'm telling her she been sitting on Juan's affair for the last 3 years. His stuff for the last 3 years. Wendy said, at Karen's last year at Karen's wig lunch party, you said something that clicked that said that you knew about what was going on. During a conversation, Ashley ended up calling to see what they was up to and stuff, and tell them about the group text, and that their names wasn't included in it. And so, Karen fine with it. She don't care. Wendy like, so what's the issue? And Ashley kind of played it off like, you did Ashley. I want to think Ashley told. Oh yeah, Ashley ended up saying, because when her and Karen was getting into it, you laughed at she went, is that so? What's the issue? Because she went, that ain't the issue. So Ashley really couldn't give her a real answer about that. Wendy like over it. She don't care. So we move on from there. We move on to okay. We move on to Mia and Giselle. So Mia and Giselle. Okay, okay, because Mia and Giselle. So Giselle ended up going over to Mia's house. They supposed to, plan and stuff for the bachelorette party, but she get right down to business to the finding out the mess. She told her, I heard from Ashley. I heard the tea from Ashley from, the trip, and what went down with you? Something went down with you and Wendy, and Mia was like, Ashley showed her pocketbook. Uh, she said Ashley showed her pocketbook. Wendy showed her. She said, Ashley showed her pocketbook. She said Wendy touched her pocketbook. I'm like, bitch, you lying. You're lying through your damn gutter ass face. That happened anyway. So them two sitting there just lying away and kikiing. Um, move on from them. We move on to okay, they all on the bus for the going for the bachelorette party. Uh, Mia and Ashley got on the same snakeskin bodysuit. They both look a hot mess, but that's what they gonna do. Um, the brides, the bride showed her ass up, and I don't know what, cause there was some ugly ass outfit she had on. Like you going to have fun, but you show up looking like that with that badass wig that you got on. So um, as they on the party bus going to the strip club, Mia ended up saying that Ashley, Wendy, her kissed in the ocean. Alright, okay. Ashley didn't deny it. Candace ignored it. So we don't know if it's true or not. Moving on from that, doing on the bus ride, Sharice felt away about Mia help planning it, the bachelorette party, because she said that she should have planned it and whatever. Don't got time. Moving on from there, we So at the strip club and everything, they having a good time and whatever. Sharice and I'm saying Ashley, so what's going on with you and Michael? And Ashley was like, they've been trying to work on some things. They're in a good space right now. So she debating and she confused, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. And it was Candace for me in the confession. Candace said, what did she say? Oh yeah, she said if I could get away from the was it Golem? If I could take half of what had, Gollum had, then I would. I ain't sticking around. Moving on from that, Ashley and I talking about, she's not dating anymore. Since he tried, well, he told her that, he's not dating. Candace was like, well, she went, he's not dating, and I felt kind of bad about, that one, day from then, and so Candace went, well, he was just at my man's restaurant with another woman, and Chris said she ain't cute, said she ain't cute, she was ugly. She went, well, I don't know what to do and stuff. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. So from there we move on to them. They was tearing up that food. I said that steak was nasty with whatever it had on top of it. Was not good. Um, then then they show Karen. Karen is at a candle maker, getting her 4 week or a special Valentine's Day or holiday candle ready and stuff like that. She ended up signing a $10,000 check that day, and she took pictures because she wanted to show Robin. This is what show Robin giving up the check. That way, she's so damn messy. uh, After that, we see after that they go back to the whatever was going on at the strip club. Robin asked Sharice where her and Karen, where's her and Karen at, which brought up Sharice ended up telling about Karen, her and Karen hanging out, and Karen is known around town as sleep with anybody, and she said Karen was in the bathroom fucking the worker. She said she was there, so she know. Then that's when they start asking questions because Giselle said, "Yeah, that is what happened. Yeah, I was there and stuff." And you got Sheree, you got Mia asking. Mia ended up asking. She didn't defend her. She ended up asking a question about, "Is y'all saying Karen a prostitute?" She was just asking questions. They went, "Nah." Sheree's like, "No, that ain't what I'm saying." So ended up doing that, and that's all that happened. It ended up that's where they ended at. Like, subscribe, comment, share on all social media. It's your boy Paul Bradley, and thank y'all for tuning in.